And welcome everyone to this week's episode of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. We are here, we are very excited. Unfortunately, we do not have more gore with us today, so we will be less gore. Gore-less. More gore-less? It's a weird thing to say. We'll be more gore-less today. But we do have...
A lot less owlbear now, probably.
A lot less owlbear than we have generally become accustomed to. But we do have some other lovely, beautiful people that are here with us today, like the ever so wonderful Nuggetosaurus, who has returned to us from far away.
Yes, hi. I have come from very far away, approximately about 5,000 miles away. I'm Nuggetosaurus. I'll be playing Polycapsa, the Air Genasi Warlock. We successfully got a tutor for my psionic daughter, and I'm excited to focus on some murders.
Yeah, on some murders. I'd love for you to focus on some murders. That does not sound terrible for the people of the Styes at all. Next up we have, also not terrible for people, Deception check. How are you?
Oh, I thought you were going to go also focusing on murders.
Also focusing on murders.
We'll be
Deception
perfectly
check.
happy to provide death and destruction whenever possible to the people who deserve it. I am playing said person, Ghosts of Saltmarsh. He is a, I always get, dwarven giant barbarian.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, close enough.
Close enough. And close enough to the end, because we don't have more gore, would be Shiny Pilot of our introductions. Close enough to the end.
Great segue. Okay,
Thank you.
I'm Shiny Pilot. I'm going to be playing Ty. He's a CL Paladin, and I'm happy to be here. We're going to get this rolling, so let's do it.
Woo! So, last time we got a tutor for Priya, Mr. Jet Blackcloak. He is gonna be teaching Priya starting on tomorrow, and then you guys got on the seaweed diet, and you sailed. You helped out a ship that was sinking on your way, and carried your rumors of the heroes of Saltmarsh a little further than they had been before. Saved some people, kept sailing, and you eventually got to the Styes. Now, you guys, especially Polly and Ty especially having lived, and sailed quite a bit, you would have heard about the Styes. The Styes, think very Venice-like. The whole city is kind of on an artificial island with a bunch of canals through it, all connected on, these piers that have been big oak beams, like logs stuck into the ground with stone buildings on top of them. Very Venice. However, this is the Styes. It is now the decaying remains of a once notable port district. Under bent gables, the carcasses of its houses lean against each other, languid, broken, and awaiting the peace of collapse. You see sagging door frames, dislocated from walls heavy with mildew. Splintering timbers support rotting boardwalks like broken limbs, disappearing into the thick, rancid water of the harbor below. In numerous places, sections of the boardwalks have fallen away completely, leaving broad holes that expose polluted water. Ty, have you been to the Styes before? You've been around quite a while. Sailing for several decades.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to unplug a USB port. Yes, I would imagine Ty has been there before. Based off that description, he probably has a chill but not super positive memory and fondness for the place. It's just a place.
When was the last time you were here? More than 10 years ago?
Probably been like 20, 25 years.
Then it looks very different from 25 years ago. 25 years ago, it was once a marvelous port district. It had magnificent buildings. That was the centerpiece
then his
of the
opinion
bay.
would be really downhill, and he'd be like, what a dump.
Yep. They once supported great facades of marble grandeur connected by boardwalks that thronged with richly clothed merchants, exotic travelers, and the passing palanquins of nobility. It was known as the Island of Pleasures, and the site was a destination for rich and decadent folk up and down the coast. However, in the past 20 years, warfare corruption, famine, and natural disaster ruined many who loved the Island of Pleasures. As resources dwindled, so did this once magnificent district.
All right, look, guys. All I'm saying is this is definitely not the place when I left it. Like, look at the changes to it. Like, the facade's gone. Like, there was a beautiful diorama up there. There was a sea creature battling it out against a ship.
Honestly, your old houseboat would have fit in perfectly in this wharf.
I know, right? Like, this place is so freaking old and worn down, like my boat. Wow.
I was going to say lived in, but we can go with that.
I'm just being honest because it's my boat, you know. But man, this place has been put up wet. Not unlike a ship. There's no analogy for there for water stuff. Ignore me. Boy, it's changed. Okay, so do we pull into dock then?
Oh yes, you guys have pulled up to dock. Morgor is kicked back, feet up, smoking a spell scroll with your Captain Marley, who's agreed to who's gonna be here in port for about a week. So if you guys need to get back to Saltmarsh by then,
Right.
He
He
will
will
take you. Otherwise,
Tile gives some friendly warnings to the ship captain if he's never been here before. Has he been here
oh
before?
yeah, yeah. Like
Okay,
lots
he
of
knows the
times,
deal.
man.
All right, perfect. All right. Well, look, keep an eye out for any ne'er-do-wells, anybody trying to approach, you know, and cause problems. We will be in touch with you. Guys, it has been a while since I've been here. The place has changed, but I will do my best to try and lead us onward. So, Dockmaster's office. He looks for a second, down one way, down the other. What does he see?
Since there are a lot of canals and docks here, they have multiple smaller offices with a main office kind of centralized.
Perfect. Okay. To the next smallest office then.
You see, it's like a little, like, you know, those little buildings and parking lots, the toll buildings, and they're like, give us, you know,
Yeah.
your payment.
Ty's
It's like one of those on the docks.
Ty's gonna saunter up to it. Hey, how's it going?
Hello? Then someone
Hi.
like looks up. They're deep in a book and they look surprised that someone has approached.
Hey,
Can
we
I
just
help you?
yeah, we just pulled in and moored our ship. Dock
Okay.
fee?
Yes. Yep, that'll be
I would
5
like
gold.
To insight him whether or not he is
5
actually someone.
Gold?
Yes, I'd like to insight that.
Absolutely, you can.
I am rolling. Never mind. Pay the man.
I would like.
I
no,
rolled a
I'd like,
3.
I would like Ty to also insight for 5 gold.
You
He'd be
absolutely
floored.
can.
Nat 20 for 25.
I mean, some ships would need to pay 5 gold to dock. Really big merchant ships that are going to be here for a while, that need help unloading. Your ship should only be like a few silver a day.
Is he's a human?
It's hard to tell. He's got humanoid at the very least. A little
Humanoid, okay.
pallid. Wearing a kind of like a really baggy shirt and pants and a
Okay.
like a turban.
All right. Look, buddy, I've been on the seas for probably longer than you've been alive, maybe, possibly.
Yeah,
That ship
probably.
is not 5 gold, okay? That's easily maybe like 1 gold, if that. Like 5? Are you kidding me?
All
Are
right,
you
1
sure
gold.
about that? I feel like he's being correct in that assumption.
Hey, whoa. 1 gold? Dude, that ship is not
you
worth
just
1
just
gold.
said
told
1
him.
gold.
I know.
You-
I know. Ty's messing with him at this point. I'm just kidding with you. Okay, look. 1 gold
Yeah,
for mooring the ship.
sure.
Okay.
Okay.
He just tried to scam you, and you're going to let him just take your money anyway?
Yeah, I don't give him the benefit of the doubt. All right.
Call it a customer discount. He glances over at the ship.
Customer discount?
Yeah, your
How
customer.
long have you been working here?
Oh God! Please don't ask to see his manager.
You know, 8-9 months.
8-9 months?
Yeah.
Boy, you are so fresh fresh as a daisy. Okay, look.
Well,
Here's
thank
one
you.
gold.
He looks like flattered that you've called
Yeah.
him fresh as a day. This man does not look fresh.
Yeah. Look, here's 1 gold. I want you to
Thank you.
be. I want you to write us down on that log of yours,
Yep.
please.
Mhm.
Thank you. All right, we will be back,
Okay.
and I want no funny business now. Okay.
Funny business. Not
Okay.
comedian. He writes down not comedians.
Not comedians. Yep. Perfect. All right. Now, where's your favorite tavern in town?
Oh. What kind of tavern experience are you looking for?
Oh, you know, drinks, debauchery, good times.
Where do the dwarves drink?
Don't have a lot of dwarves here. This is kind of a floating city, but the few that I have seen usually go to the rock bottom.
Rock bottom. Good
Yeah.
name.
That is where we will go.
Okay.
You guys get a lot of ships in here by chance?
Oh no.
I don't know, the place looks a little worse for wear. It's been a few years since I've been here. I mean,
A few?
changed a bit.
Either
Yeah,
Alexa, yeah, like only a few.
a few. Yeah.
Been the same here for the past like 5-10 years.
Oh, Sonny, I've been gone like 20. So.
Yeah, that's more than a few.
To you?
Yeah, not
Thank
most of
you.
us don't run on elf time.
Yeah, I know. It's a bad habit of mine. All right. Well, thank you for the information. You've been very kind. So, guys, to rock bottom. Gothos, Polly,
Ollie seems to be deep in thought.
to rock bottom we go.
That
Alright.
works.
Pew.
He just
We
like
start
points
walking.
down one of the canalways, down one of the
Okay.
boardwalks. One of the
As
slightly
well-
nicer maintained boardwalks.
As we're walking down the canalways, Ty's really looking at his place to see if there's anything that jogs his memory. Like, what building is that? Do I recognize this? Oh God, what happened to that place? Like that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you give me a
Yes.
perception check or a medicine check? I'll take either
Perception.
one.
Just Ty or everyone?
Everyone.
Okay.
22 for Ty.
Wow,
22.
rolling great. 13 for Gothos.
13. Yeah. You are noticing that there is some, you might call them epidemics. There seems to be some diseases going about for
Ew.
people who are kind of like shuffling by or sitting.
They got
in
like the
corners.
black lung cough. Yeah. got the black lung cough.
Not quite. It looks like you see some people have a lot of redness to their face. Some people have a lot of looks like been scratching their faces a lot, especially around the eyes. Painful inflammation looks like, and then maybe some bleeding, light bleeding from the eyes in some of these people, and then other people. Let's see. Just seem really, really exhausted and seem to have a little bit of algae, you might say.
Ty,
Kind of around the nails. A
will
little
make sure
green.
that we don't get
Look a
too
little
close
green.
to these. Let's make sure we don't get too close to these people as we go.
So we're sleeping on the ship.
Yeah, we may have to.
Yeah, you see that some people, there seems to be a couple sicknesses going around.
Okay. Well, we'll make note of that, but I guess keep going.
All
Unless
right.
y'all wanted to say anything about it, I was going to ask in the taverns.
No worries. You see the couple signposts, like Tannery Lane, Alchemist's Quarter. They've kind of divided up. You remember the town being divided into kind of occupations as well. But you go towards the one that's like hospitality, which is where all the inns and pubs are going to be, and you are able to find the Rock Bottom Tavern.
Okay.
Gothos walks right in. takes like a measure of the bar when he walks in. Like, what does it look like?
So you go into rock bottom, and it's fairly dark. They've got the windows kind of shuttered a bit to help filter out some light and some air. You see that the floorboards are cleaned, but it's very stained. Seems that a wide variety of things have been spilled in here before. The furniture, while old and has been repaired multiple times for some pieces, does appear to be at least maintained. And you see people gathered together in small groups, and some people are sitting alone. They've got like little, like a bar against the wall with single stools against it for people to drink alone who don't want to be bothered. And you see tables for people who want to be more social. And at the bar itself, it doesn't seem to be any seating, but mostly waits service.
Oh.
The attitude is pretty quiet in here, a little dour, but people are drinking, people are eating here.
Walk up to the bar. There keep there?
There is. It appears to be a young woman in her mid to late 40s, you know, but she's also appears to be a half-elf, so she's a little tanned, a little bit of laugh lines and stuff, but appears to be quite sturdy. Very capable. She goes, "Hello, new faces. What can I do for you?"
I just landed. Can we have a round of drinks? Whiskey, if you have it.
I've got a little bit of it, sure. Yep.
I'll second that.
Starts wiping a glass fresh for each of you. Sets
Works.
it down.
Place is a little rough. There's a lot of sick out there.
First time in the Styes.
First time in a while. Been 20 years.
Ah, yes.
You keep saying that.
I'm shocked. This place was a pleasure house, practically.
Ah, sure it was. But we've been having some bouts of sewer plague and
Sewer plague?
red face.
Oh. How long did that start?
Sewer plague for the past couple years. Red face has been going on and off for about 5 or so. Just avoid any of the rodents, and yeah, you should be all right.
What if the rodents don't want to avoid me?
And then do your best not to get bit. I think that's most of how it's transmitting. Is we've had a bit of a rodent problem.
Okay, well, good to know. I'm sorry that such a
Oh, and if you're in the alchemist quarter, wear something to cover your face a bit. The air's bad.
Noted. Has the city been... I mean, I don't mean in a bad way. I'm just trying to feel it out. Has anybody been trying to alleviate this?
I mean, people say they're trying.
I figured.
You know, it is what it is.
Well, thank you for the drink. Appreciate it. Cheers to hopefully things getting better.
Take quite a bit to get that happening. And she sips her own beverage, which looks like moonshine. It looks
Hell yeah.
wrong.
Like you just look at it the wrong way, the thing will burst into flames.
Yeah, you can catch vapors off of it as she tops herself off.
You see, like, the wood peel back a little bit, change color.
Goes his mouth waters.
Whoa, yeah. I could see Gothos be like, yeah.
Yep. He'll slide 2 gold over. Yep.
Anything else you want to know? And she immediately just tucks that away.
You said that groups have tried to resolve your issues here. Who?
Mostly the government and the church, though they're fairly entwined at this point.
No.
It's just rather unfortunate. I don't adore... I mean, I don't have a huge issue with them, but don't seem to be the most capable of running things, if you ask me. She kind of leans in, very hushed. Cult of Tharzadoon is just, you know.
We know that name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know.
They're the ones who keep
Very
rescuing
familiar.
people from.
Yeah. They're kind
Have
of.
you heard of the cultist relocation program?
I was actually just about to ask about
I
that.
heard someone coming in here asking about that a couple months ago. A month or two?
Yes.
Maybe?
It's a program by some heroes out of Saltmarsh. They're finding and
Right.
relocating unfortunates who find themselves in a cult that isn't living up to their standards.
Huh. Well, it's just, I'm sure they're living up to the cult's, the church's standards. They don't like being called a cult here. Though I know what they are.
So they are one and the same, supposedly.
Well, in other places around Greylog, everyone else would call them a cult, but when they've taken over every chapel, house of healing, and charity in town, that they basically are the church.
Explains why. Explains why a cult of destruction and pestilence and disease
Chaos.
are doesn't go together.
Let's just say the town's council has been very religious these days.
I'm sure.
Is there anyone who stands against these groups?
Quietly, just, your life expectancy isn't known to be the best if you do it particularly openly. There's some serial killings that had gone on recently. They said they apprehended the fellow, but the killings haven't stopped, and more often than not, they're targeting people who seem to criticize the goings on here.
Boy, if that isn't a sign, I don't know what is.
Interesting. Well,
I said
we
the
would-
killings paused for a week, but that's
only because no one has spoken out against the groups you mentioned.
well, or they're trying to make it seem like they actually caught the fellow doing it,
Well,
but then couldn't help themselves. Ooh. Are you hungry? I've got some decent
Yes,
food.
actually. Yeah, would
She
love some
goes
food.
and she goes, let me get you something. She goes into the
Okay.
back room, rifles around a little bit. You see she comes back out with it's not seafood. You would expect it to be seafood living on the coast. It is not seafood.
no one wants to eat anything that swims around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appears to be like a bean stew with some hardtack. Not quite hardtack. It's
Tastes
like
good?
like a long storage cracker. So not quite hardtack, but you know, can
How does
dissolve
how
in
does
your
it
stew.
taste?
The taste is pretty okay. It tastes
Heavily salted, heavily seasoned.
Yeah.
Heavily
Yeah,
seasoned.
My favorite.
yeah.
My favorite.
But
Thank
the
you.
cracker, it goes pretty alright. It goes down alright.
Ty has to comment on it and say, "Wow, this is great." I hadn't had anything that
So
wasn't
raw.
seafood based in a long time.
Oh yeah, try not to eat the seafood around here if you're not used to it.
Pauses like spoon halfway to his mouth. What?
Well, the alchemist's
not seafood, but
quarter's
it's like
been
pause,
very busy with their experiments, and the waters aren't great for the health of the food.
Sounds like we need a big
Especially
fern
shellfish.
gully.
Don't eat the shellfish here.
Don't eat the shellfish.
The fish are better at
Great.
least. The shellfish, you know, it filters.
I love hearing when such a fine city's taking good care of the surrounding waters. It sounds so great.
Yeah, well, let's just see legislations passed that has less strict dumping laws for the alchemists' experiments.
Of course. Okay, so legislation. Woo.
Mm-hmm. So,
well, we
I
just-
suppose if you haven't been here a while, you might not know how they arranged the quarters these days.
It's been too long. I'm seeing things that are familiar, but everything's changed.
Right, well, you're currently in the low quarter, slums. There's the alchemist's quarter, the merchant's quarter, and the high quarter. We're on the edge of the merchant's quarter right here, where we are specifically, so things aren't as bad, but... the merchant's quarters would be the most welcoming to visitors, and if you're looking for a bug-free room for the night, you'd probably be able to find one there.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's been a lot of fleas and lice with all the rodents.
Yeah, I don't want to get bit by one of those.
You notice her own head is like, she's got like a half shave and like a short haircut.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Well, thank you for the conversation
Hmm?
and the beans.
Certainly.
Excellent.
We won't bother you much longer.
You're fine. Not many folks come in here to be bothered or bother me, so.
And I'm sure we have a few more places to reach before night.
Well, we're open late. If you need a nightcap.
I'm sure we'll be back.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Downs the rest of his whiskey.
Yep, same. Thunk on the counter. All right, shall we?
Sure.
Back out.
Polly? Anything that you want to focus on first?
Not in particular.
Okay. Well then, shall we go out for a stroll then and head to the next quarter?
Out for a stroll.
Work our way to the next quarter where she mentioned for the house.
And the merchant's quarter?
We need to
Excellent.
see what's going on before it gets dark.
That makes absolute sense. Certainly. Can you give me 1 moment? I need to scroll.
Can you get my this?
A dice. Can someone give me a D6, please?
D6.
D6.
Stand by. Oh,
5.
Oh. Okay. The one I was just reading. All right.
Oh, should I re-roll?
No.
I was gonna say, oh no.
No. That's
Or should I roll
fine.
initiative? Is that what
This
we're doing
is how
now?
we die.
No, you don't need to roll initiative.
She's gonna get us.
I don't know what you're talking about. You enter the merchant district, and you can see, that this is, the hosts most of the district's industry and mercantile efforts. You can see probably most of the fisher community lives here, as you see lots of warehouses and fishing nets along the waterline, like ready to be hauled out onto boats. You see a lot of them are abandoned and boarded up. Well, boarded up. Seems some people have unboarded them or are using them to kind of squat in. It's the most welcoming to visitors, but that's not saying much. It's also the healthiest part of the district, but that's also not saying much. You do see some people milling about. You see some, there's no shop windows. Like, there's not goods in the shop windows, but there's pictures of goods in shop windows so that you have to enter. You can't just maybe do a smash and grab, so to speak, through a shop window. You see several panes of glass that are boarded up in some empty buildings.
These people are really on edge.
Yeah, they are. And as you're walking through the merchants district, you see a militia patrol. You see one guard captain and 7 guards looking around, kind of, checking. They see new people, because it really doesn't look, having been through a little bit, like they get a lot of new people in town. And you see them swagger up to you guys and go, "Hey, you, new in town, welcome to the Styes.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Did you manage to pay your entrance tax yet?
Yeah, we paid it when we came in.
Did you now? Who'd you pay it to?
I don't know, some guy there was asking for a gold. He took our notes
A
down.
gold.
Are you? Is this person shaking us down? Is that what it's called? When idiots try to take money from people who are much stronger and
Oh.
tougher than they are?
Oh no, Gothos. He's just checking to see if we paid our dues. We already paid our dues.
Yeah, the entrance tax
There-
for our town is 10 gold per person. So
10
whoever
gold?
charged you 1 gold, I'm sorry, they must have been running a con.
Maul comes out on the shoulder. I believe this is my pass. If you'd like to check it out, I can show you a very close-up view of exactly where it says, "Get the fuck out my way."
Can you give me an intimidation
Yes.
check? Ooh, let me roll something first.
Get him, Gothos.
Ah, come on.
Hold
I
on.
rolled single digits all
I
fucking
need
night.
to roll
Gotta
something.
refresh your page.
Can you
No,
roll it with
it never
advantage?
I can roll with advantage? Okay.
Yes, you can.
That doesn't matter. I rolled a 7 and a 6, giving me
Cool.
a... Oh, I'm sorry, that was a 9. So a 14 is the best I could do there.
Oh, the very heroes of Saltmarsh aren't willing to pay the town's entry fee.
I never said who I was, so how do
Oh
you
no,
know?
I just recognised that magnificent weapon you've got there, sir.
Oh, the one I just got. You're full of shit.
One
Oh.
that's brand spanking new.
Yes,
Yeah.
the brand spanking new one I only received before I left. You know this one very well. Here,
Well, it's
would
a
you like
big
me to
mole
show
with a
you
dwarf, a triton,
closer
and a...
one?
You're missing the orc, aren't you? They not come out
We don't
with you
have an
guys.
orc.
I will push him.
Can you give me a strength check? Or athletics?
Can I get-
This will be a
Can you give me athletics? Okay.
Deck him,
Yes,
Gothos.
athletics.
Or hit him right in the nuts.
He's
Natural 1 for a 10. Come on, man. What's the point in being a barbarian when I'm...
But you get advantage on athletics. Oh, when you're raging.
If I'm raging, I'm not raging yet, or I'd
So
be
you-
twice his size. I'd be running scared. I can't... What's the point in
It's-
trying to do anything?
It's one of those things where you go to push him, but the boardwalk is so ill maintained that you go to step forward and it's the plank gives way under your foot and you just gotta miss.
Okay, well look, 10 gold, we ain't paying. That's a shakedown. That's a robbery.
It's all bullshit
Well-
anyway.
For the heroes of Saltmarsh, I suppose we could go down to 5 gold a person. After all, you've got a reputation.
Is he wearing like a uniform or
Yeah, it's a guard.
Yes.
Yeah, Street Urchin official
Urchin
version
guard.
number 2.
Yeah.
No, I will say they do have badges. They do have badges
I'm pretty
that
sure they're
says
legit. They're just being assholes.
Styes militia. So, Paul, you can give me a perception or insight check if you'd like to get more details about it.
Is this somebody who's got too big of britches?
16.
Okay, you realize 2 things. They are official. You see, they all have matching badges. They all have similar colors. The cuts of their uniforms aren't the same, but they all have khaki pants. They all have white undershirts, and they all have blue jackets. They've all got just different cuts and styles. Some of them, the jackets are kind of slung over the shoulder. And also with a 16, you realize that these probably used to be mercenaries, bandits, thugs. These are the current militia, if this group is to be a good representative of it, is probably shaking down the citizens just as much as they're shaking down everybody else. But this is the official town's militia.
Okay. Polly's gonna step up.
And deck them.
No. And try to charm her way out of this.
Okay.
She's just gonna... Now, let's just take a breath here. We understand that the Styes has the way of running things, and we don't want to disrupt that, of course. but this is our first time in the Styes, and we would very much like to establish a base of operations here. A summer home, if you'd like. We're checking out the place, looking at some real estate and things like that. And if we do end up staying, well, I think we could come to some kind of mutual understanding for a arrangement.
Can you give me a persuasion check or deception check?
Well,
I'll
she's
also give you
definitely
advantage.
lying.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because he
I'll go with-
recognizes you guys as the heroes of Saltmarsh.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, that's better. With advantage, a 21.
A 21. Well, little lady, you've got a good way of putting things. You know what? Should you all need any help with the real estate, I've got a cousin who's pretty good at that kind of thing. You know.
Oh, good to know. We do have a current broker at the moment, but if that doesn't work out.
Right. Well, I'm God Captain Jonathan. If you need me, for any reason, if anyone here of these louts gives you trouble, you just let me know. This is my patrol district.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Captain Jonathan. We appreciate it very much.
And he has his thumbs in like his little jacket pockets, and he looks pretty smug with himself. And all right, boys, come on.
I got to wag me dick around. Look how big it is.
Let's finish our patrol route, and they all swagger off. Oh, and watch your step, he says to Gothos as he passes by.
Ty puts his hand on
Thank you,
Gothar's shoulder.
Captain.
Ty puts his hand and is like, I wish we would have taken him. Good job, though, Polly. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Once they're like for sure out of earshot,
Yeah.
it definitely concerns me that they know who we are without us even being here for 10 minutes. So,
Well, we're gonna get that kind of treatment no matter where we go at this rate. Then if they know,
well, I think it has something to do with that abyssal presence that we've sensed here.
yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah.
On our guard, then. Pun intended. And we'll be careful.
Yeah.
We may have to shell out some more money to avoid fights, or we're going to end up getting into some fights at
I'm
this
perfectly happy killing all of them.
rate. I understand, Morgor.
While I appreciate the enthusiasm, maybe we should get a lay of the land before we start taking out the mercenary guards.
They're shaking down us. They're shaking down everyone.
10
10 gold. Half the people here don't see that in 2 years.
I don't disagree. I didn't say it was right or that I agreed with it.
It's definitely one thing we will fix as
But we've been here for 10 minutes.
As we go through this, we'll try and fix this. Eventually. Somehow. Maybe.
The cult of Tharzadoon, they were the people on the island, right? We've had good
Yes.
That was the ones that
relations
we
with them.
Rescued?
Yes.
Assisted?
Yeah, well,
It's also the
well,
cult that the two people you just helped relocate were from the Styes.
wanted to leave,
And
right?
there was implications that maybe the Scarlet Brotherhood had infiltrated the cult here.
Yeah, the cult. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let's find our. Did we decide if we're staying on the boat? We're sleeping on the boat?
So you're
Or are
that
we
or we gotta
staying
go
in
to
a-
the quarters here that she said.
Honestly, I'd prefer
You
to
also
sleep on the boat.
do know that
but-
Rekka's sister Bethany has
Oh,
offered
Bethany.
if you guys wanted
Yeah.
to stay at her place, she
Yeah.
could. Her
I mean, we
shop
could
is
try and
called
find her.
So What.
So
So
what?
She's also
we need to-
SCW.
yes.
We need to find the shop.
Yeah, let's go find Bethany. Let's get the lay of the land. Let's figure out what's going on with her husband. And let's avoid as many mercenary captains as we can. Or just
Yeah.
mercenaries in general.
Agree. Excuse me. Sorry. That's me yawning, not Ty.
Certainly. And so, you know, look around and you go just walk down the merchants district a little bit, and you do see the shop named So What, with pictures of needles and threads and outfits on the windows.
Well, this must be the place. Looks nice. In we go.
In you go. You go in and you see Bethany.
So like classic seamstress shop. Cloth
Yes,
everywhere.
but not as
Street.
nice.
Oh.
A lot of the cloth is in the back. There's cloth samples out front. Enough so you can feel it a little bit, but not enough that you could just walk in, take a whole bolt, and leave. You see that
Makes sense.
there's a lot of things. Just all the notions are behind the counter. It seems that you have to deal with somebody to purchase anything. You're guessing a lot of the stores are going to be like this. And she recognizes you as you walk in. She goes like, "Oh, welcome, heroes. Thank you for coming. Can I get you some tea?"
Hi. Tea guys? Yeah, we'll take tea.
Tea would be great. Yeah.
Certainly, yes.
Sorry
please,
to intrude on you.
No,
Yeah.
no, I've been waiting for you all. So please, have a seat. And you see that there are is a small sofa and a couple chairs here. Probably for people to sit down while waiting for fittings or waiting for their, acquaintances to shop. Please.
Okay.
She comes out with a
Has a seat.
teapot and some tea, and the tea smells fresh and good. And there's a few little cookies on each person's little tea saucer.
Well, we're happy. Thank you. Oh, thank you. We're happy
Yes,
to have
thank you.
found your shop. This place is a lot different than the last time I was here, and a little more exploitive.
Yes, that is. It's gone downhill rather quickly.
Are you surviving here okay?
Well, I was doing better when my husband was here, but,
That's fair.
I'm so glad you've come. They're keeping him at the asylum?
Yes, asylum. That's anything to do with this whole... Actually, no, never mind. My brain... This is me talking. My brain's thinking it's like all the connections path. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
At the asylum. How far
Yes.
away is that? Where is that at?
Oh, it's, asylum. It's, far edge of town.
At your town? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's late in the day today. I'd assume it was looking outside.
It's
Is it dark?
afternoon, evening, yeah.
Okay, so no asylum today. Okay, well, we just made it into town and we kind of got the lay of the land to some extent. We made it to the merchant's quarters here. Wanted to talk to you
Right.
and find out a bit more about what's going on and where everything is.
Of course,
Sorry
that
to
makes
kind of get
sense.
down to business, but kind of here for business too. We also may need a place to stay for the night. We always have our ship. But
Yes,
is
so
there
you're
somewhere in
also
town?
welcome to stay upstairs in my house.
Oh, we couldn't intrude on you like that.
Oh, no, it would really be better than most of the inn rooms in town.
Well, we pay you for it.
Oh, you wouldn't have to do that. Your help alone, I can't afford to really pay for your assistance in this, so it's the least I could
don't
do.
like-
But I guarantee there's no
Very
bed bugs
good.
upstairs. I very personally see to that.
Appreciate it. We heard about the plague and the
Oh,
red
yes.
face stuff going around with
Yes.
the fleas and the rats and the. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm sure people haven't been talking because you're outsiders about the lantern ghost killings. That's what they're saying. They're saying my husband's the lantern ghost, but someone was found dead just last night. Of course, nobody, and
So
they
we
covered it up pretty quick, so only those who know people know.
get the impression these killings are with people who show dissatisfaction, call it, with the local.
I wouldn't know that much. I just know that it's been in the papers.
Hmm.
That I know some people who've, well, stumbled upon a crime scene or two.
Do these crimes seem to always happen at night?
Yes.
No broad daylight.
Well, not as far as I'm aware.
Ty looks to Gothos and Polly, so could be a group, could be an individual. What you guys think?
So far, they've been keeping my husband, Jarm, at the asylum, and his lawyer is, well, one of the former priests of town, and he's been trying to get him released on account that they haven't had a trial yet, and nor are they keeping him in the jail, but they're at the asylum, which is rather odd. But I can have him meet you tomorrow. I can have him here in the morning.
Have you been able to see your husband?
I have not. They've not let me in.
I guess then it would be a start. We could see him tomorrow.
Yeah, perhaps we could start with that. We could go visit and take you with us.
Certainly. I can also bring Refram. Is the name of the lawyer.
Yeah, that would be good.
All right.
Okay. Well, that's a good start for the night. Polly, Gothos, do you guys want to rein it in for the night? Kind of recollect ourselves and get a fresh rest? Fresh start tomorrow?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
How much else we can do?
Here's a couple of newspaper clippings I've saved that might help you. I don't know if it will, but at least it'll give you some history of the situation.
I'll definitely grab those for all of us to look over and read.
Mm-hmm.
Well, would you be able to show us towards our rooms?
Oh, of course. Please, upstairs, this way. And she will pull out a key from her pocket, unlock a door in the back, and you see a stairwell, and it's basically living quarters upstairs. Bedroom, living room, small kitchen, dining room. And you see a, what looks to be like a little small room that was maybe an office at one point. It's set up to be a child's nursery. See a crib and some toys in there.
Okay.
She was, I've got some bedrolls, nice ones, and I'll pull out some mattresses.
Thank you.
She moves some furniture out of the way a little bit. And
you said there's kid stuff, but no signs of kids?
No, it appears a nursery has been set up not too long ago, pretty recently.
Okay. Ty doesn't want to pry on that one.
Mm-hmm. If you look, she's wearing slightly looser fit clothing.
Okay. Well, Ty will help her then with getting the stuff together.
You don't need to do this, but thank you. And you see she's got some very nice bedrolls. Pull out like a Japanese futon mattress kind of thing. Kind of lays them out for you all. She's got plenty of linens with which to make up the bed. Did Mr. Morgor come as well? Should I have a cot prepared for him?
No, he's staying on the ship.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Of course. Once I'm done closing up shop, I'll cook us all up some dinner.
Okay, appreciate it.
Thank you.
She'll go back downstairs. You imagine she's probably got another hour or so of business hours left.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Looks like the best affair for us then is to just go fresh tomorrow.
We will need watches.
Probably.
Yeah.
Even
sure
here, I
she-
don't trust this area.
I'm sure somebody saw us came into the shop.
You know those mercenaries are talking.
I don't like it. Okay. Well, who wants to go first?
I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you all look at the newspaper clippings tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
She mentioned it.
So you see headlines such as Lantern Ghost Killings, another Lantern Ghost Murder, who is the mysterious Lantern Ghost? If you peruse through the newspapers, it's not a particularly difficult read. You see that apparently the killer has been on the prowl for about half a year, striking intermittently and leaving mutilated victims in public locations to be discovered at dawn. Seemingly how this has been going on. There's also a couple of notes you're assuming from the lawyer in here about how singularly inept the militia seems to be in their efforts to track down the killer, and how the slings have pushed the Styes to the brink of chaos. And the last one is that Jarm's arrest came after he was found looming over the body of a victim with a blood-stained dagger nearby.
Classic headlines, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have questions tomorrow for the lawyer.
Yep.
Okay. Spicy.
Spicy. All right. So she comes back up. She makes you all some lovely dinner. It appears she's got she fries up some chicken. She'll make some fried chicken.
Chicken and waffles.
No, she doesn't have a waffle maker. So chicken with some vegetables. It looks like she's got some potatoes, some carrots. So fried chicken and roast veggies. She whips that all up for you and asks if you need anything else. She points out a clean pitcher of water. She says she's had it filtered, and so if you get thirsty, to help yourselves from that. She warns you don't drink the water in the town unless looks clean. And then she says if you need anything, she'll be in her room. She's not going to lock the door. She'll leave it open.
Okay. I'll thank her, and I guess we'll enjoy the meal.
Okay.
And get ready for watches.
Excellent. So, can you, those of you on watch, please give me a perception check. My brain was like, spot hidden. No, listen. No, not Cthulhu. D&D. Perception.
16 for first watch.
16 for first watch. Where do you keep watch? Is it just kind of like near a window? Is it?
Yeah, probably near a window. So I can keep an eye outside while also listening, like, for sounds in the house, kind of thing.
Sure. Okay. So, you don't hear any sounds in the house. Watching the window, however, you just notice some of the town life that goes by. You see a couple of thugs grab somebody on the other side of the canal, throw a sack over their head and drag them into a boat. Just kidnap somebody.
What?
Across the way. Yeah.
Good thing Ty's asleep for that.
Well, see, the thing is...
The thing is...
How far away
It's across the canal. The canal's probably a good 40 feet across. Probably like 60 feet. 60, 70 feet.
Can I...
Uh-huh.
How many thugs are there?
About two thugs with one person. Seems like it was a beggar. They're just kidnapping.
Do I do it?
I don't know, do you?
You do what you want. If you wake us up, we'll come help you. Oh, excuse me. It could also be bait. I mean, somebody could be baiting us out to see, but it could also be legit. So.
And what's the person that they're kidnapping? What do they look like?
Like a dude, like a human dude. A little bit of redness in his face. Looks pretty emaciated. Look like a beggar. Middle-aged.
Kidnapping a beggar. Okay. Fuck. I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet outside the house.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast one of the thugs.
Okay.
Oh! That's a natural 20 for a 30.
Woo!
Ooh. Okay.
Gonna rip them asunder.
Oh my god, I rolled a 10 and a 7.
So 17.
Plus 5 for a 22.
Holy cow.
Okay, so you just blast into one of these thugs.
And technically I get, because what level are we? 9.
Yep.
I get
2.
2 beams. So I'm gonna make another.
Okay, please do.
Okay, that's not as
Gonna
good.
aim
That's
for
a
one of the other ones?
13 to hit.
13 will hit.
For a 12.
Same guy or the other guy?
The other guy. I'm gonna
Okay.
pop both of them.
That's good. So you don't kill anybody.
No, yeah.
you just like when the first guy spits up blood instantly, the other guy gets hurt and goes, "Fuck!" And they run. They throw the guy down. They see they looks like they shackled him in the time it took you to get. Then they run to their boat and they like, go
And
go.
To be clear, these guys are not wearing like the mercenary uniforms.
No, nope.
Okay.
Just people on a boat.
Okay.
And the middle-aged guy falls over, having been pushed out of the way. Still shackled up and bag over his head. What's going on?
But the other 2
Am I
dudes are
dead?
leaving, right?
Oh, they're leaving. They're bugging out quick.
Okay. I'm gonna is there a place to cross over to the other side of the canal? Because I only moved 30. I only misty stepped 30 feet.
There's a bridge. There's a bridge, like
Okay.
40 feet away.
I'm gonna go over and help the guy take the bag off his head, unshackle him.
Did I die? I think I'm being.
No.
I think I'm seeing an angel. An Asmar.
No, just an air genasi.
Are
You
you
were being
sure?
kidnapped? Yes.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you okay?
Yeah, well, about the same as it was before.
Okay.
Seems they were just trying to press gang me.
Yeah, that's not great.
That happens a lot around here.
Okay.
Probably my
Do
own
you-
fault for being out so late.
Yeah, maybe. Do you want me to walk you home? Are you okay?
I mean,
get home?
no, you probably shouldn't walk me home. It's more dangerous there. You're a very bright, beautiful, young, angelic lady. You've got a good soul. I wouldn't do that to you.
I like this guy.
Are you sure? I don't mind.
It's not far. It's just that alley down there. That's all.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, I'll wait here. I'll make sure you get to that alley, and then I'll go back to where I came from.
I should probably make sure you get back safe.
I'm okay. I can defend myself. I know you didn't see
Okay.
it because you had a bag on your head, but like I'm the reason why those guys left. So
That's wow. Wow.
yeah.
Well, you don't get press ganged, okay? Don't walk around by a young lady like you shouldn't walk around by herself.
I won't. I promise. You just go back to your alley. I'm gonna
Okay.
wait till you're gone.
Yep. You see, he walks down. Be careful now. And goes down and
Absolutely.
lifts up a plank, goes into like a warehouse into the alley,
Okay.
like a shed kind of thing.
Once he's gone, is anybody watching me? Did anyone see any of this?
Give
Sus
me
as hell.
another perception check.
Yep. You didn't tell any of us.
I am the least 15. Least
15?
perceptive person.
You see, from the alley behind you, like, so you went to the alley in front of you, the alley behind you, you see a pair of eyes from like
Open
a
mouth.
child looking out at you, like,
Okay, I'm just gonna like.
and then like
And then-
terror crosses their face as they think if they don't keep quiet, you're gonna shoot them with an eldritch blast.
Oh no!
They run down into the alleyway.
I guess that's fine. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna misty step back into the room.
Sure, no problem.
The guys are still asleep.
Yeah, I was
None the
gonna say, yeah,
wiser.
it's just...
Yep.
Oof, what's that sound? Huh? Amazing.
Technically, it's silent. It's only a verbal
Yeah.
when I cast it, so. That's it. That's all I do.
If you look out the window again, because you just disappeared out of thin air, you see the kid in the alleyway, like, you just vanished.
I love it.
And goes up to another kid and like starts shaking them. Like, no, I'm telling you what I saw.
No, did you see it?
Yeah. And the kid's like, "Whoa."
And then once my shift is over, I
Yep.
will wake up whoever's next.
The rest of your watch passes by uneventfully.
Well, Gothos, do you want to go next or you want Ty?
I think Gothos is going to go last.
Okay,
Ty's up next
Ty.
then.
So I'll just wake up Ty. Just
Well,
just
huh?
keep your turn to keep watch.
Okay. I'm up. Ty, I'll get up. Anything happen?
Hey, yeah, there was some activity out on the street, but it's
Yeah?
all good.
Anything I need to watch out for?
People being kidnapped.
People being kidnapped.
Yeah.
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
two
That's
guys
very
on a
oddly
boat.
specific. Wait, what?
Two guys on a boat tried to kidnap some middle-aged older man.
What?
Yeah, they weren't able to.
What, did they like fall or the city guard show up or something?
No, I showed up.
Polly.
It was fine. I just hit both of them, each one of them with one of my spears, and then they, I did enough damage that they were not about it, so they left. And then the guy got back to his house safely, or his warehouse safely.
Okay, well, just.
A kid
All right.
might have seen me, but I think I scared him enough that they're not going to say anything, so. I couldn't just stand there and let the guy get kidnapped.
No, totally not knocking that. It's just. You should have woken us. We would have gotten
well,
helped
yeah.
you, but,
I know. If I needed help, I would have, messaged y'all, but it was fine.
All right. Well, glad you're okay and glad you got to help them.
Yeah, I don't like this city.
I don't either. I feel on edge here. Do you feel on edge? I feel on
Yeah, I don't feel safe here.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go watch then. You get some sleep and I'll
Yeah,
see you in the
I'm gonna-
morning.
All right.
All right. Good night.
Night.
Okay.
And Ty will go patrol around downstairs, windows, upstairs. Walking will help keep him awake.
Yeah.
So, gentle
Alright.
movements. Nothing loud and crazy. Just kind of casually walking, listening,
Makes sense.
looking.
So, Ty, could you give me a perception check, please?
Perception.
Perception.
19.
19. Okay, so while you're out of the downstairs windows,
Huh?
dead of night, Polly's was, start of night, you're in the dead of night, the quiet hour, the witching hour. You notice a couple of things. With a 19, you notice that there is a flash that comes from the alchemist's quarter.
What color? Or is it just a flash?
Kind of just a flash, just bright for a moment. Like you could see the houses in the way, like silhouetted for just a moment. Just a
Also,
little
you hear a
flash.
muffled explosion.
No muffled
okay.
explosions, but you see a flash, and then it's not loud, just some light. And then a little bit after that, you see some slightly glowing green liquid, like lazily flow down the canal from the alchemist quarters as well. Got a bit of a green
Okay.
glow.
Do I hear birds squawking and dying at the sight of it, or is it just, glowing?
Not a
green
lot of
goo?
birds at 1 or 2 in the morning, so
Like, is this the next plague that's gonna hit the city, or
it's kind of like a yellowish green, kind of acrid, rancid yellow vapor,
Okay.
kind of miasma.
Okay then. Noted. Any changes then? Anything else?
Nope, that's all you notice.
Anything else happen to watch?
Nope, that's it.
Time to wake up Gothos, and he'll relay to him about the flash and the green goo and Polly's escapades earlier, but no changes since.
He will note that Say thank you, and then slide on the ring of invisibility
Nice. Like a
And-
boss.
and wander around the building. Sometimes outside, sometimes inside, you know.
Sure.
Most ninja.
Can you
tool.
I
Give
rolled
me-
a 17 on my perception check, by the
Oh,
way, earlier.
beautiful. Thank you.
Mhm.
So, you're walking around. No one can see you, but you can see everything. You notice that's like glow in the river that Ty told you about. It's fading out a little bit. It's becoming diluted enough, as if someone had dumped a big vat of something and then it's taken a while to just dissipate and dilute. Besides that, it's pretty quiet.
Okay. Nothing
Yep.
stands out.
Nothing
By the time the
really
sun starts
stands
coming
out.
up, I'll head back inside.
Just kind of the little acrid vapor in the air.
Lots of that.
Yeah.
He thinks about it. You know, it'd be really nice to do like a full Gothos bomb off the top of, like an invisible Gothos bomb off the top of a building.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's thinking about how much fun that would be. And then he remembers falling through the dock when he was trying to intimidate the guy, and he's like, I hate this place. He goes inside.
Don't learn. That's a very common sentiment. So, you go back in, people start waking up, including Bethany. Bethany has, make some, nice porridge, like some grits for you guys for breakfast. Probably just some hot buttered grits with a little bacon for breakfast.
Sounds good.
I know now I want grits really badly. I've been craving grits though for sorry, I'm going on a side note. Now, grits have sounded good for 3 weeks now, and I'm like, oh man, grits. I should just make some grits. But anyways, you all have some delicious, hot, buttery, cheesy grits with some bacon, and I want that now. And then she goes, okay, well I have to open up the shop. I was gonna open up for a half day. Or at least for a few hours in the morning. I have so many people to pick up orders. And then my lawyer should be here soon. He said he'd make his way over after breakfast.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Sounds good.
She goes downstairs. Just don't worry about the dishes. I'll get them later. She's going downstairs.
Gothos immediately starts cleaning the dishes.
Yeah. Probably will help.
Yep. Simple china, but you know, you can tell it's well cared for and well loved. Little flower designs on it. It's a little chilly in the mornings, but nothing crazy.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh,
Sir.
update. I saw nothing on my watch. It
Okay.
was boring and uneventful and smelly.
That's good. Minus the smelly part.
Well, nothing fancy on my end too, Polly. Just well, there was a flash of light and then green goo going down the canal.
A flash?
Mm-hmm. Like a bright
Green goo?
and then goop going down the canal. Little disturbing, not gonna lie. Really puts me on edge more for this city.
Yes, sounds strange.
I will be honest. If it would not hurt the few innocent people left here, I would think just burn this entire place into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is there anything
Definitely
you
not my favorite piece.
Is there anything
Sorry,
you'd like
what?
to do before the lawyer gets here?
Off the top of my head, but I am gonna grab something to drink.
I think
Certainly.
Gothos is going to put the ring back on
Okay.
and climb onto the roof of the building and just watch for people watching for us.
Okay. Sure. As you're walking around, you hear two children in an alley across the way going, "No, I swear, this lady came out and she was like, pew, pew, and shot out bolts of magic. And then she gave me the be quiet or I'll kill you sign, and then she disappeared in the thin air." He's like, "Why are you telling me? Now you're gonna get us both killed." Like, I had to tell somebody.
How far away are they?
They seem to be like hovering by a bridge with little like beggars bowls. Not too far. 20 feet.
I will try and get like not off the roof, but get as close to them as possible.
Yeah.
And just loud enough where they can probably hear, and maybe a few people. It's like, you talk too much about the things you shouldn't speak of. She may come back.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay.
Let's see how scared shitless these kids are.
Oh, 24.
One of them just faints on the spot.
Oh, God.
This little like 6-year-old just, and the other one's like,
"Sorry, I was only joking. I'm sorry."
Takes off running.
Poor kids.
I did it bad.
And while that kid is passed out, like someone like stops by, like checks to see if there's any money in their bowl, tisks as seeing it's empty and keeps walking by.
Ghostos will climb down quietly.
Yes.
Go over to the passed out kid. Kind of sit him up. Invisible now.
Yes.
Wake him up. All right. So there's nothing there talking to him. And quietly whisper to him, "I'm sorry. I was only making fun. Keep this." And I put like 5 gold in his hand. Like, don't say anything and share it with your friend. You're safe as long as you stay near us. And then I'll let go and then stand stock still quiet.
And then you
See what he
hear,
does.
like, kid looks like they're gonna have a heart attack, but clutches the gold real close and it just says, "Near who?" Before, like, getting the courage, like, a moment later to stand up and, like, grab the pole and, like, stagger away in the direction that their friend went.
Bye, friend. Climb back up to the roof. Oh, man.
Oh, that's pretty funny. And, it's as you see... let me see. I think I got a picture of this guy. Not in the Roll20. You see a man wearing like a green kind of. He looks like an artificer almost. Kind of like green tunic, pants, little foldable glasses on the bridge of his nose, very receding hairline. Again, slightly emaciated. Most people here are heading towards So What. And you see Morgor in the distance, also just kind of bopping around, heading towards the shop. That's where I'm going to call our session today. I'm going to call a little early. We started a little later and a little early, but we are a player down. And I know some people here are very tuckered out from travel and life. So, just kind of a nice little introductory to the Styes. Woo!
This place sounds like hell.
Place.
Yeah, I do
place.
not like this place at all.
So, Saltmarsh seems real great by comparison now.
We need to rescue all the normal people and burn this place to the waterline.
Yes.
Oh, so you guys will meet Master Refram, who is the lawyer in charge of this case. He seems to be walking quite hurriedly. We'll meet them next time. And Morgor will be there as well for this, so he can catch up on all the clues and not be too far behind. So, we're going to go around. We're going to say favorite moments, your highlights from today's game. And then it'll be good. So, Polly, how was today for you? How do you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want a vacation here in the Styes?
2.
Oh, could be worse.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Yeah, it's a 2 just because she feels like she can do a lot of good here. She might not want to be here, but she can do a lot of good here. Yeah, I'm Nogatosaurus. I played Polycapsa, the Air Genasi Warlock. You can find me here on every other Tuesday playing in this fantastic game. You can also find me on Fridays playing on Trooper SJP Trooper SJP's channel. playing Traveler, where I play a astrogator who's really good at what she does, and is just trying to help people, just like Polly.
Yeah, just like Polly. Favorite moments from tonight?
Oh yeah, favorite moments. I I really liked the shakedown, like the double shakedown, because we got like a shakedown from the doc dude, and then a shakedown from the mercenaries. And then I also just kind of like that moment of Ty being like, "What the hell, Polly? Why are you going out by yourself?" kind of thing. That was just, I thought that was cute.
Absolutely. Speaking of cute, we've got Gothos Aelheim.
Oh,
Yes. Hi. No. Hi. I'm like Gothos. He's an absolute incompetent unless he's scaring children. It's already been scared out of their wits. So yeah, that's going well. This was entertaining. I like the absolute hopelessness of the entire city that we're in right now. It is just I mean it's called the Styes, and it is an absolute sty. It is.
Yeah.
The only thing that could make this place better is for it not to exist at this point in time. Favorite parts was, Ty just like coming in and just running the town, oh sure 5, okay, wait, no, not 5, how about 1, no, not really 1, not really. A haggler he is not.
yeah.
Beautiful with Ty, and then Polly being like Batman saving the guy on the wharf there, just popping in, scaring the kids, popping out. Those kids are gonna have heart attacks after what we're done with them. It was just fun. It was interesting. There's a lot of life to the city, even though most of it is poisoned, diseased, or dead. But there's a lot of life to the city, and it'll be fun to see what we can do, and hopefully not destroy it completely, or maybe hopefully destroy it completely. I don't know what's going to be best for this place. So, thank you.
Thank you. And last but certainly not least, Tidal Wave.
Yeah, this place is terrible. I feel on edge just existing and thinking about this place. I don't like it. But I also do appreciate the dark grittiness of it, which is fun. It's like a Venice that's gone downhill really badly in my head for some reason.
No,
It's really
exactly
dark,
it.
kind of creepy. But I'm here for it. And I really liked Polly Batmaning it up. I agree. She's going to be sitting on a building going, "I am the night," pretty soon. And all the little kids will be like, "Wow." And I appreciate Gothos getting...
One of the
Yeah.
two.
I appreciate Gothos getting ready to throw down with the guards, too. I was here for it. I'm like, yeah, let's get these guys. Let's fuck them up. But good job, Polly, for, I guess, talking us out of that one. But maybe that'll help us later. Maybe not. But green goo, flashes, murders. We got a lot going on in this town, and we're going to need Morgor with us. So that was fun. Looking forward to next time.
Absolutely. My favorite moments. I loved Gothos and Polly terrorizing the children. The poor homeless beggar children of the Styes. I loved how the guy was like, "Why are you even talking to me?" with Ty at the dock, so that he's like, "The port fees," and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, we still collect those. Sure. Give me 5 gold." And then he was like, 5 gold. Guy wasn't gonna ask for any money. He was kind of just busy reading his book. But then, so I wouldn't call it a shakedown. I'd say more like you guys were like, "We're supposed to give you money," and he was like, "Okay." So that was my favorite moment from Ty. And then, poor Gothos's rolls. I felt bad for the single digits that you did roll today, until it came to terrifying the children. So maybe, now that you've terrified some kids, you'll be good for next session. And Polly being like, at the nonchalance of the guy being like, "Oh, let's just probably be getting press ganged. That happens a lot here. It is what it is, It's probably my beef for walking around by myself at night. Oh well. Some days you get press ganged, some days you don't,
Well, good thing I'm a strapping young man.
So I love how you guys were like, "This place is really depressing." So I'm glad I conveyed that well, because it's supposed to be.
It's very depressing.
It's supposed to be, so I'm glad I'm not making it sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. But we do have pollution, cults, and suspiciousness, so that'll be next time. You can find me here week after next for more Ghosts of Saltmarsh. But you can also find me here tomorrow afternoon for Nightmare at Vestibrug, where we've got the tax collector group sailing to Greenland. They've left Iceland. They're almost to Greenland. They're by Gunbjorn's Skerries, which is a little island chain off the tip of Greenland. And they might see some stuff in the ocean. I wouldn't worry about it though. They might see some things. And then the Greenlanders group. They will be crying next week. There will be crying. There will be tears because people will die. So, yay! That'll be fun. Tune in for some terrible, wonderful, glorious Call of Cthulhu. So until next time, have fun and play games. Goodbye.